What up, Herd? Welcome to another episode of Comic Lovers with our friends with CBSI. And as always, we are joined by Mike from CBSI. How you doing, Mike?
I'm fantastic this week, guys. I'm really having a good week, and it's great to hang on, a Friday with you guys. Sorry, people that will be seeing this till Tuesday. But how are you guys? You good? How you, Alonzo?
Oh man, I'm doing great. I love this part of this show. I love just hanging out with everybody and just talking about stuff that we like, which is covers. What about you, Big Rob? How are things?
I'm doing good. Excited for today's show. I'm looking forward here to the weekend. Finally get some time to relax and chill out. But excited for tonight. And let's move on to Jeff.
Yo, what's going on, everyone? This is Jeff at Geek Driven. I'm absolutely excited to be here because it is a Friday, and I know this premieres on a Tuesday, but we record on a Friday, and it's always a good day. That's why you get us on a good mood, usually. And it's always good to talk with Mike. I love geeking out with him. And yeah, it's just been a long day, long week for me. When the owner of the company says to stay after and she wants to talk to you, you got to stay. And that's why I was like rushing here to get here on time. But I'm here. So let's get it going.
Oh man, I was about to say, when the boss is asking you to stay, it's like, oh man, that's always like bad news.
I always think I'm in trouble, but she was like, oh, that was a nice speech you gave yesterday. So I was like, okay, I'm okay.
You
exactly.
Made it through another week. Yes.
Another fooled them again. All right. But before we get into it, as always, we want to give shout outs to our moderators, Uncle Rudy, Something Wong, Deanime, etc., Glenn 2K12. Thank you guys for making the show what it is and making the chat as lively as you guys do. And then also thank you so much to our resident DJ, Beats by Monster. So make sure to sub him up. So I think we're ready to go. What do you guys think? Yes?
Let's hit it.
Yes, sir.
All right. Here we go. So the incentives for February the 23rd. Here we go. And the first one we have is by Jorge Jimenez, and it's Black Widow number 14, 1:25 ratio variant. What do you guys think about this one?
I am not a huge fan of this. There's some cool elements, and I like some of the line work, but the overall presentation just doesn't do it for me. You know, this is going to sound a little arrogant, and I'm really sorry. Everyone knows by now that I'm an arrogant asshole anyway, so I might as well just embrace it. If I can draw what's on a cover, I'm not buying it. I can draw this, and I am not impressed.
Oh, man.
So, I know that's harsh. I know that's arrogant, but I don't consider myself a great artist by any means, but I actually think I could draw that. So I'm not at 1:25. If this were an A cover, it would be kind of badass as an A cover, but I don't think this is worth $25, in my opinion.
Yeah,
I'd rather have the A cover by Hughes.
Sorry. I agree. No, for sure. I like the hands. I can feel. I feel like
you're reaching, bro.
You can feel the depth, but I really don't like the lines on her face. I think it's too squared. It's too. I don't know. It's too masculine.
Yeah.
And I'm not digging the big poofy 60s hair. Yeah, it's not working for me.
And I should say this too: Jimenez is a good artist, and he's better than this. I should have said that as well. Like he's capable of blowing me away. This is not blowing me away.
He does a lot of great Batman covers.
Yep.
And I love those covers because a lot of them are cardstock as well, and those are the best quality ones that they have. So.
Yep.
Yeah, I was about to say that's the Batman guy, right? That's the Batman artist for Jimenez. Yeah.
Yep.
What happened? What happened?
It's not Batman.
Yeah, he's usually. I love his art. He does all the pages for Batman. He's usually great. Yeah, I never realized that it's a dude with a red wig. Totally, dude.
Wow, I thought I was harsh. That's harsher.
I can't drink when Robert's talking to you.
Yeah, I swear, dude. I just realized it too. I saw it on my computer. I saw a small image. I'm like, oh, that's pretty cool. But now that I'm really looking at it, yeah, this looks like a dude. Number one, I do like the blood splatter all over the place. That's cool. It's a cool little feature. That's all over on the back wall. It's just blood everywhere. So that's a cool little feature to the book. But besides that, yeah, I guess so.
The Widow bracelet gauntlet things are badass. I like those, and the guns look cool. But
yeah,
I mean,
but they don't look very practical, do they? They seem like over like looks heavy.
Little chunky.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're all the scale's wrong on that. What's on her shirt? What's that? There's like bullet holes on her like.
Yeah, I don't get that. That looks like it's like
it's the lighting, it's the
reflection.
gloss. You know, remember how we talked about Mark Brooks?
That
last
looks
week?
like shit, dude.
Yes.
That's the gloss for
It
the
looks
lighting.
like bullet wounds. Yeah.
Damn, the more I inspect this cover, this is trash, honestly. Dude,
Oh
this
man,
guy
this should have been one of the ugly ones.
Oh,
now.
we've got plenty of ugly.
No, there's
We
plenty
didn't
of
need another
uglies.
one.
This is really, really disappointing.
All I
dude.
know is I'm letting you guys know I am a completist for this run because I love what Kelly Thompson is doing for Black Widow, and I'm buying it. I mean, it doesn't look very good.
I'm driving the
but
price
yes,
up
I'm
on
getting
books
it.
that shouldn't be. Come on now.
Compared to
Get
the
it for 10.
Adam Hughes covers, this is
I know. Just
trash.
buy the A cover. Buy the A.
I can't just buy the A cover.
Oh, you're buying all the 1 in 25s for this?
I do. I have all the 1 in 25s from him.
Holy shit, dude! Jorge Jimenez, dude.
I hope there's something in the guts for you because that's
Or
gonna be
Jorge
Jimenez
artist,
is watching this, going, "Yes, I sold one."
I mean, the good thing is Black Widow story is good. So
yes, Kelly Thompson's kicking butt in this thing.
But I don't.
Kills.
All right, and
Kills
then
me,
speaking of the ugly,
Oh.
we have a 1 in 25 for Harley Quinn number 12 by Ryan Gonzalez. Now, let me preface this: Ryan Gonzalez makes ton of amazing covers. I just believe this one here is one that she kind of just didn't put a whole lot of effort in. I mean, it just it doesn't come out and get you. It looks very, I don't know, like very amateurish, to be honest. I mean, I just don't like it. Even the background, like some of this faces, they're not really well defined. They're just kind of there just to kind of put at least something in the background.
Yeah, it looks like a prelim. For those that collect original art, and I know you do, Alonzo, you've seen plenty of prelims. This looks like a prelim page that somebody colored part of. So I agree. Yeah, and there are some really cool Gonzalez pieces. They're definitely, one of those tastes that some people have and some people don't. These are not for me, but I get why people like her art. But this is not. I don't know. This doesn't feel finished to me. This feels rushed. There's some good elements to it here and there. I mean, there's clearly talent in there, but it's not showing across the whole cover. And again, at $25, no.
Yeah, I'm a
cover
huge,
price maybe.
I'm a huge fan of hers, and this is like disappointing. Like I can give her one thing, like 3 of those 6 panels or 7 panels in the background look good, but I mean, other than that, like there's a band-aid on her nose. It just looks fugly. And if you know what that word means, you'll know what I mean.
Yep.
And I can't. Yeah, this is so not okay.
Well said.
All right.
I can't be any meaner. I'm sorry.
I'll be the center in this group. I actually love this cover.
What?
I actually like it. I don't know. It's something about it. It's like a crazy ayahuasca trip, man. It's just like she's like tripping on drugs. Little characters everywhere. It's like Lucky Charm characters. It's just it's to me. I like it. I know I understand all you guys why you guys see, but to me it doesn't bother me. I actually do like it. I like the coloring, and I get the black and white what she's doing as she's coming through the page. So it's ripping the page apart. Looks like the character in the middle. Yeah, to me it's not ugly. I think it's basic. It's nothing crazy. I wouldn't pay $25. That's for sure. That's not shouldn't be a $125. That should be a cover B cardstock.
Yep,
$5 book.
Yeah,
I don't know what to say, Big Rob.
Hey man,
Everyone has their own taste, I
I
guess.
guess I'll just have to go. Let's just move on to the next one. My
Remember,
God.
Ryan, I liked your covers. They hate your covers. So
Oh,
Dude,
now
I
see,
love
that's
her
not
too.
fair.
I know that's
cool,
not fair.
man.
no, it's perfectly fair. What are you talking
Big
about?
Rob.
I love
Ryan.
you, Ryan.
I'm your man.
All
Oh,
right.
I won't even do it. I won't just
Don't.
look up other pictures of Ryan Gonzalez. You'll know why we're upset.
And here we go with a 1 in 50 for Ghost Rider #1 by In Hyuk Lee. Jeff, what are your thoughts for it?
I actually kind of like it. I would have preferred he had the chains, but this is pretty almost Alex Ross light. That's probably how I describe In Hyuk Lee anyways. But I like it. I like it. And it's the #1. So I don't know if I'm paying 50. I'm hoping it's at 30. But this might be a hot book on that week because it's a #1. It's Ghost Rider. All these rumors of Ghost Rider coming to the MCU. Doctor Strange is right around the corner. So I like everything except for maybe the middle torso down. But yeah, I would get it if it's a reasonable price.
I have FOMO on this cover. I was thinking about pre-ordering this, but I didn't. I'm like, I don't want to.
How much was it?
Well, I'm pretty sure I could have got it for $50, but I was like, no, I'll just buy the segment cover and live with that. That's fine. But I kind of regret it. I should have pre-ordered this. I love the art. I think it's a really good art. I do agree with you. It is missing the chains. I think the chains would have been a nice touch to this piece of art. But it looks great. The fire effects on it is awesome. It's real, really lifelike. So, and this book is heavy with spec value as well. There's definitely multiple first appearances in this book.
Mm-hmm.
This is going to be easily a $125, $140 book that first week.
Wait, is this the book, the first issue where they have that cover where they're showing like the different Ghost Riders?
Yeah, I was trying to find
that is this book. Okay.
I was trying to find the notes on that.
Yeah, you're not getting it for $50.
No, well, hey man, it'd be nice if you're shopping. You get this stuff for ratio. But yeah, I love it. It's an A for me.
What do you think, Mike?
I actually really like it, and honestly, I've not liked In Hyuk Lee's stuff lately. Sorry, it's looked too digital to me, and this one does not. I'm really digging this one. I agree with everything that was said. I wish there were some chains. I always want chains flying around them and stuff like that. But I really like the presentation of it, and I have to say, I saw this today in person. And it looks even better in person. I
knew it. I knew it's gonna look better in person.
Put a knife through my heart.
I know, right?
Sorry to tell you that. I got lucky to see it so early. Just a shop that got their shipment early, and yeah, it's nice. It's gonna be a hot book with all that spec value attached to it. I think it's a really good, clean, singular image. Not a lot of crap going on. It's gonna be a big one, I think, for the week, and I do actually like this one.
Can I add that
the head's a little small, but otherwise,
yeah, it is. Yeah.
I realize those aren't stars in the background; those are embers.
Yeah, baby.
Yep.
I love it. I like that detail.
The first appearances in this book is the first appearance of Zep, the Dark Magician, first appearance of Taylor Warroad, an ex-Shield agent, and the first team appearance of the government agency tasked to investigate the Ghost Riders.
Wow. They got their own task force.
That's crazy. And you know what, too? Like, I think In Hyuk Lee redeemed himself from last week with that Punisher cover, with that Punisher stash that we were just kind of looking at. The arm looking weird.
That's horrible.
The Punisher boner that he was getting, that one.
Jay Leno jaw.
Yep. Oh man. And then we have Jorge Fornes, 1 in 25 for Berserker #7, and I dig this cover. I like it a lot. It's so I feel like it's kind of a minimalistic almost, but I like the pieces of how it looks like a gun, and then you have Keanu Reeves' character like on it. I think it's fantastic.
I dig that it's different for once. I've not been a Fornes fan, and we're going to see one coming up that maybe make you see why. And on the same title from a couple weeks ago too. Generally don't like what is going on with Fornes right now, but I like that this is different. I would never buy this thing. I would pick it up for cover price. I wouldn't pay more than that, but I do like that it's a unique thing finally, and not just like rehashed pose and same backgrounds and all the things. It's so I dig it for that, but that's about it.
Yeah, I can actually appreciate this cover just for the simple fact that those berserker, ratios, they all look the damn same to me. Like they're like almost the same style. And I don't know if it's just the same artist, but this is going to be, at least it's going to stand out amongst all those other ratios. And I can dig this, and I actually kind of do like it. I'm not buying Berserker anymore. They lost me when they took a big old break.
Yep.
Yeah, I think I jumped off issue 3. I was like, oh, fuck this book. Yeah, I give it points for being different. That's cute, the boxes with the wires, but I'm sorry for the art. To me, this is bleh. I want to throw up. Nothing crazy to me. I don't appreciate it. I don't know. It's not for me, I guess. I don't know. Berserker is just over it. The art is just, I don't know. It just doesn't do nothing for me. It's okay, Jorge. Thanks. Bye.
How about you, Alonzo?
No, I dig it. I like it. I only because it's different. I haven't seen something like this in a while, so I do like this cover. Would I pay $25 for it? Probably not. But if they have it for like $19.99 or $20, I'd pick it up.
I guarantee you're gonna find it in stores for like $15, $20 or less, because that's just kind of how the Berserkers incentives have been going.
What issue is this?
7.
Wow.
Jesus.
Okay.
That's a long time to get to 7 issues.
I told you, that's why I was like dropped off. It was big old break.
It took a big old
Ride
break.
that Keanu train, baby.
That's right. All right, and then also speaking of Jorge Fornes, as Mike alluded to, we have this one here from Detective Comics 1054, 125.
I just noticed the channels.
Jorge, I'm sure you're a really good guy, bro. But what is happening on this thing? What is that? Like, that's an incentive? If I had like prepaid for an incentive or like bought enough copies just to get an incentive for this book as a shop, I'd be pissed. This thing is terrible. I mean, it's terrible.
It looks like a panel inside the page. Why is a panel on the cover?
Not even a good panel at that.
No. I'm just good luck if you buy this. It better be cover.
Yeah.
And I don't even know if I'd buy it for cover.
I wouldn't. No way.
And it's been really, like, I honestly believe the last few incentives for Detective have been terrible.
They've been by him. Sorry to say.
Oh.
Well, there you go. Sorry, Jorge. I like the other one, but not this one.
Honestly, space in my long box is way too much at a premium to fill it with this.
Yeah, I don't even take this for free, to be honest. Even if I wouldn't even.
God,
that was harsh.
I think I'm being too harsh, man.
No, it's harsh. Well, I'm not trying to be a dick, but let's call it what it is. It's trash, honestly. Yeah. I'm like, this is equally as bad as the fucking handshake from last week. That shit was. By the way, I saw it in person. That is bad.
It is just as bad, huh?
Yeah, but my shop had it for 20. I'm like, you better drop that shit to 10. I told them.
What do you mean 10? $5?
You're never gonna sell that thing. I told them. They're like, yeah, yeah. If you catch this for $5, maybe this is an incentive.
Nope, leave it. Use your
phone.
Yeah,
but personally, Yeah, I want to go buy a Whopper. It's
Go
like,
buy a Whopper. Seriously.
yeah.
Man.
Oh man, that's great.
Moving
Oh,
up.
we're sorry, Jorge.
There's plenty of back issues you can get for $20-$25 way better than
Oh,
this.
a ton.
The A and the B
Ton.
cover this week. Wait till you see. They're
See?
they're way better than this.
Yeah.
And I'm sure you'll be covering that in your cover fire.
I will. I'll tell you what. A and B covers this week are on fire for real. There's some really good stuff that aren't incentives this week. So
Go buy that. Go buy that.
That's
Go
music
buy
to
that.
my
Go buy
ears
that
and
instead.
wallet.
this is one of the best. This is one of the best A and B cover weeks in a long time.
Nice.
Ooh, I can't wait for your article that you're gonna have on CBSI, Mike.
Thank you. Yeah, it's gonna be a fun one to write this week.
All right. And then we have another 1 in 25. I mean, DC is like killing it right now with 1 in 25s.
We'll
We
never
have
do incentives again, they said.
Yep. Deathstroke Inc. number 6 by Alex Garner. Big Rob, why don't you start us off?
All right. It's I appreciate the execution. I understand the art. I understand what the artist is trying to do, but for me, it's boring. Personally, I see no excitement in it. It's done perfectly. It should be a home run. It probably will be, and it probably be more than ratio. But for me, it's just a boring cover. It doesn't get me excited in any way. So what? Why? I don't know. It's just Deathstroke looks cool. That's Canary, right, on the cover?
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah, I never really cared for that character. Just her wearing a cool leather jacket and saying, "I'm tough." On the cover, it's just not like whatever, lady.
That doesn't
The
make her
background-
tough. It's the fishnet.
But like I said, the execution it's good. I appreciate the art, but it's boring. So
It's like they're just striking a pose. It's like, oh, here, let me take a picture of you,
yeah.
and this is what I get.
That would have been cooler if they were fighting or something. I don't know. I don't know. I guess I just don't appreciate what I presented to me here. Sorry.
That's okay, Big Rob.
You think,
Mike, what are your
Alonzo?
thoughts?
I'm usually a huge Garner fan, and I've talked about his books a lot because I really dig them. There's nothing wrong with this cover. I mean, it's nice. It's a nice B cover to me. It's got that sheen to it, that digital sheen to it that I do not like, but it's got good depth. It's sexy. People will want it. Again, this is not a $25 cover to me. I might pay 10 maybe to put it in my Hot Girls box, but that's about it. It's okay. There's nothing wrong with it. It's good art. It's good, solid art, but that's it. It's not better than that.
And Jeff, you're just like, I'm just gonna sip my coffee and just be like, I'm done.
I mean, I kind of like it. It's just, yeah, you're right. It would be a good B cardstock cover. I don't know. There's something wrong with her arms. I don't know what it is with me, or maybe it's just me, but I feel it just feels off. So
They're too long.
maybe, yeah. And she looks very Barbie-ish.
Oh, I can't unsee that now.
Yeah, see, I told you,
Yeah.
it feels like her elbow's coming out a little too much, and I'm just like,
They're too long.
Wait, there are arms in this cover?
But I do see that when you say Michael perspective, the perspective on this cover is actually excellent.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm okay with it. It's again, the arms are throwing me off, and I'm not paying $25 for this.
Nope.
Yeah, never.
Okay. I'm like, all right.
Alonzo's no comments.
I'm like, okay. Here we go. And here's when we're fans of this artist, Souza Maega, another Catwoman cover of 1 in 25, and it's Catwoman issue number 40. So, Mike, what are your thoughts on this particular cover from Souza Maega?
Souza Maika or however you say it is I mean, she's hot right now. And
Fuego.
I honestly would not, if you have the opportunity to buy this tomorrow, do it. Or actually today, right? Tuesday, DC books can be bought today, right? So
Yes.
This is not my favorite of the covers she's dropped so far. 2 Catwomans, a Vampirella, and Red Sonja. I mean, I think this is the 4th cover. Actually, I think Red Sonja, then probably the first Catwoman, then probably the Vampirella, then probably this one. In my opinion, this is still a great cover though. It's hot. It's got a great style to it. This is how you do shine off of leather in a nice way. I'm not sure I dig the angled perspective. That seems like a weird choice to me, but otherwise, I mean, I want this. I want all of her early stuff right now, and I think you'd be foolish to leave this at a shop if it's anywhere near ratio.
Yeah, I am super impressed on how she portrays leather. Like that is gotta be hard to come off, from a cover, like to do that consistently, and it just looks like it's real leather.
Yep.
I do have a slight issue with the whip. It looks very cartoonish, like almost animated compared to her. So it's almost like a different kind of like genre of drawing there. But other than that, I mean, she's in fuego. She is really great at drawing Catwoman. So, and everybody loves a good Catwoman cover. She's going to be the next hot thing. So get on it.
She is the hot thing now.
Hot thing. Yep.
Yeah, this is not as good as the last one. I say that, but the book's awesome. It's great. I personally don't want to jump into a Catwoman black hole. So I'm not, and that sounded wrong in many ways, but I don't want to. I'm not gonna buy it, but the artist, she's great. She's brilliant at her art, and this is gonna be a home run. This is easily a $60-70 book, I think, next week. And dude, if you see for ratio, I guess if you don't, even like me, if you don't want to keep it, definitely buy it to flip it or something like that. But it's awesome. It's great art. It's perfect. It's also Micah is the shit, and she's going to the moon.
I totally agree with all of you guys. I dig her art, and she is like, she's going to be the artist of 2022.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, my God, all this stuff. It's fantastic.
Please don't overuse her.
She's got some tough company too. I mean, you're pitting her up against Selena and Carla Cohen and some of the other newbies. To say that she's better than them is certainly saying something. And I'm partial to one of the others a little bit more than this one, but still, I mean, all 3 of those women are crushing covers right now.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
All right, and then we have Jim Lee for Aquaman #1, a 1 in 25. I want to start with this one. Mm-hmm. I'm a huge Jim Lee fan. Oh my God, I love him. All of his stuff is fantastic, dating back from Marvel till DC. I don't like this cover at all. I just think it looks like, and maybe he did this on purpose, but it looks like they're one of the dolphins just kind of going out of the water, and it just feels it just doesn't look right or feel right. I don't know. I just can't place it, but it's supposed to be a 125, and it's Jim Lee, and it's supposed to make you go like, "Oh my God!" I don't get that from this cover.
Well, I guess, yeah, it's a little boring. It's okay. I'm not gonna kill it as much as you did, but I think it's okay. I guess it's collectible because Jim Lee's not doing a lot of covers right now, of what I noticed. So in that viewpoint, this is probably worth buying just for that. And it's a 1 in 25 of Jim Lee. So there might not be a lot of this because it is Aquaman. I don't know what's the print run on this book. But the art is okay. It's definitely not Jim Lee's best. He could have done a lot much better with the art.
I'm not.
Sorry. Go ahead.
Go ahead. Oh, I'll go ahead. I love Jim Lee. I'm never gonna buy this. I can't. I don't like Aqualad. I don't know what he like. I just can't stand the face and the hair.
Hair is horrible.
Yeah. Everything else. Actually, I'm not too upset about the rest of it. So, but Aqualad's gonna throw me off. So, yeah, I mean, but Rob makes a good point. Jim Lee doesn't do a lot of covers anymore. I mean, he is the president of the company, so it's one, or maybe he took another position, I forgot, but he's still pretty much in charge, and that's why he doesn't do a lot of art. Yeah, I'm disappointed, but to each their own. I know there's a lot of Aquaman fans out there, so, and Aquaman's gonna get hot with the movie coming out.
Yeah.
I am with you guys exactly. I mean, I am also a huge Jim Lee fan. How could you not be if you like if you don't like Jim Lee and you like if you like Jim Lee, you like comics. If you don't like Jim Lee, you don't really like comics.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's sort of where I'm headed on that. There's nothing wrong with this cover. It's a solid B cover. I'd pay cover price for it, and that's about it. I have no interest in Aquaman at all. There's no reason for me to have interest in Aquaman other than maybe upcoming movie spec, if there is any. But I mean, yeah, it's Jim Lee. It's good. It's a B cover. It's a cover price level book for me.
Yeah, it's disappointing for Jim Lee.
Some cool elements.
It's because we have him on a pedestal. You know, we've seen his art for years.
Yep, and even some of his recent covers have been unbelievable. I remembering that Wonder Woman for, I think it was a Justice League book. There was a Virgin for it, and there was also a black and white, like 1 in 50. He did those black and white 1 in 50s. There was a Joker one, which was awesome. A Wonder Woman one, which was unbelievable.
Wait, are you talking about the New 52s?
No. More recent than that. They're Rebirth or DCU, whatever we're calling those after Rebirth ones. Sort of during the original Dark Knight's Metal time frame in there.
Yeah.
There's those Jim Lee 1 in 50 black and white sketches for the color B covers. And those were all incredible. So he's got it in him to do unbelievable Jim Lee classic level covers. And this is not one of them.
Yeah, maybe he rushed it or something.
Maybe. Yeah,
maybe.
Busy guy.
Some other things to do.
Oh, man. I'm glad to know we're all Jim Lee fans here, so that's good.
Yeah.
All right. And then we have this cover for Robin by Crystal Kong, and this is also a 1 in 25. So, Mike, you brought this to our attention. Why don't you lay it on us?
Oh, man. I brought it to your attention because it's so damn bad. I don't.
Well, you made us aware of this cover. Like, take a look at this.
Perspective is wrong. The subject matter is ridiculously terrible. I mean, I guess this is sort of like a panel out of the book. He gets injured. Spoiler alert. There's blood. But I don't know. The lighting seems weird to me. The style sucks to me. I'm sorry, Crystal. But this is to coin the phrase from this evening. This is trash. I would, if someone gave me this for free, I'd hand it back.
Yeah, bid on all that. I do appreciate the blood effect. That's interesting. That's cool.
Until it makes a bat.
Well, yeah, that's corny, but the rest is interesting. I guess she was going for more of an animated Robin from the cartoon. Does it like from a cartoon or something?
I hope that's what she was going for.
It does look more cartoonish, so I'm hoping that's her style.
Yeah, that's what I see here. Yeah, I would not take this for free neither.
I was getting worried about you there for a sec.
It looks too simple. The face, the body. You're right. The lighting doesn't look right. It looks like it just stops where he is.
Yep.
It never reaches him.
The bath ball is good. That's a good wall.
I can draw squares too.
It looks realistic. It looks good. Hey man, there's something positive on this cover.
Oh, but yeah, this is not a 1 in 25. If it was there's with DC, you're getting in it. Half of the incentives are going to be good, and half are all should have been B covers, card stocks.
Yep.
So yeah, this should have been a card stock for sure.
And dude, I've lived in Brooklyn. There's no tub even in Brooklyn that's this small.
Oh yeah, I forget it's Robin. So he's like a little kid.
Yeah, this is
the tiniest tub ever.
Oh, I forgot.
What is he, like 5'6"?
Yeah,
maybe.
Hey, what?
It's like a 3.5 foot tub.
He's Alonso's height.
Oh, hey.
Oh, that's
hey.
low blow.
Oh, I resemble that remark. Come on. 5'7".
Let's
All
move
right.
on.
I know. You
Please.
guys are horrible.
Ugh.
All right, and then we got Task Force Z, number 5 of 1 in 25 by Philip Tan. Jeff, what are your thoughts on this particular cover?
I'm actually not upset at this cover. I'm just not a collector of Task Force Z. I'm not a big zombie collector, but I dig the skull. Red Hood, is that Red Hood?
Yes, it is.
Red Hood looks like he's got a pretty cool outfit on. I have no idea who those two other people are, but it does look pretty cool. So, I mean, it's Task Force Z, so I don't think it's going to be a $25 book unless there's something really key and huge inside the guts. So you might be able to get it for $15. I think that's worth it.
Skip. It's boring, dude. In my opinion, I think it's boring. Nothing really there to catch my eye. The skull. It's okay. Red Hood looks basic. The two other people, I don't know what they are. They look pretty generic villains or whatever they are. And the lightning ball effect, I guess, is executed well. And I do like the little bat thing in the background, or was it eagles? Well, I don't know. It looks like bats. Yeah. But it's just, I don't know. It's not worth 1 in 25. At best, it's a $5 book, and that might be too much. Maybe more a $3 book, in my opinion. But yeah, it's a skip for me, to be honest.
I hate shit that comes out of nowhere on comics. Where is the rest of Red Hood? Like, that drives me nuts. That's part of the thing. I don't like.
Oh yeah. I didn't even see that.
And a lot, I almost, to me, in my brain, that says I didn't feel like drawing that part of him, so I hit it with something. That's the Rob Liefeld Rob Liefeld attack of covers. I don't want to draw feet, so I'll put a rock here. But I don't know. We're gonna get shit for that because Rob finds everything and just tears people apart.
I live near Rob.
Rob, your feet suck. I'm sorry, bro. But also, this just doesn't do anything for me. Again, it's a B cover, and it's kind of like a just above mediocre one at that. There's some cool elements to it, again, but yeah, no. This is a pass for me too. I wouldn't hand this one back though if someone gave it to me for free. I might I would take it home at least.
Yeah.
It looks like a fantasy cover more than a Task Force Z cover.
Dungeons and Dragons with Red Hood in it.
There you go. Magic the Gathering.
Like graphics on the van.
It looks like Magic the Gathering shit.
Yeah, it's like graphics on the van, old school van from the 80s.
Yep. Yeah, it does. Oh my gosh, it does look like that. You're absolutely right.
Yeah.
Hey, I love the 80s.
Yeah,
me too.
Me too.
All right, and then we have Selena for Barbarella, number 7, a Virgin variant. So we'll let Mike, who's a fan of Selena, talk about this one. Maybe I think Mike might have froze.
We lost Mike.
Yeah, looks like. All right, Big Rob, you want to take this one?
Yeah, I don't want to butcher this cover, honestly, but it's another. I don't know. I'm just bored with this cover as well. It's just I hate the background. It's just I appreciate the execution of the art of the female, of the actual face, the face construction, the hair, the hands. That's well executed. The lighting's well, the skin tone, everything looks great. It just, I hate the background.
If the background was like an orange burst, would it be better?
Maybe. I don't know. To me, they also a shit ton of covers for this run of books. So that kind of, for me, doesn't really get me interested in this character or this book in general. But yeah, and like I said, I appreciate the actual female body drawn, the art itself, but it's just what is that, like Saturn?
They're hula hoops.
Why is their fingers why is their fingers
I don't know what they are.
Yeah, it's supposed to be like it's like
maybe
space
for power.
It looks like space dust, really. If you have no familiarity with the story, it's like, it looks like the rings of Saturn, and she's standing in front of a fucking background at Sears with the just a random blank background. So, but yeah, like I said, the body is well drawn. It's not for me. It's the background just kills it.
Yeah,
You just missed out, Mike.
I mean, I love her style. I want to see more backgrounds, some more stuff in the background from her. I mean, I own original art from her. She's really sweet, really great, really talented. I like what she's doing on this and Invincible Red Sonja, but I want to see some stuff in the background. Enough with the solid color backgrounds. I mean, this is a hot cover. There's no doubt about it, and I want one. But you know, it's time to move into some stuff, some things going on. So you're gonna run out of poses soon.
I dig the face. I dig the details of the character itself, but I don't like everything else. It's just like it needs to be in a different like picture for some reason. Like it just doesn't seem. Rob is right. This is boring. And Mike is right. That background just is. Why is it just plain? But everything else, like I really do like the shading and the details on the character. So she can really draw. I'm just not interested in buying this one. Like I would actually pass on it if it was my favorite artist. So
I can't.
I know.
Mike's like, I can't do it. I can't.
I gotta buy it. Must buy it now. Buy.
Is it drawn by Selena? I will buy it.
Yeah. All the three I mentioned before: Souza Maika, Selena, Carla Cohen. Whenever I can get them, I get them.
Cohen,
Okay.
yeah.
All right. And then moving on to our store exclusives. So these are the exclusives from online stores or your local LCS that have advertised a number of variant covers that are out or are available for pre-order this week. So let's start off with Bjorn Borens for Punisher #1. And this is, you can get this at the 616 comic book store. What do you guys think about this one?
I love Berens. Stuff he's been doing on Spawn is incredible.
Yes.
Week in, week out, multiple titles for Spawn. The detail blows me away. There's something about the rendering that is way different than everybody else. I love that he's finally on a title like this that isn't Spawn. It's nice to see, although this is kind of Spawnish when you come right down to it, swords and dead bodies and shit like that. But at the end of the day, while I don't like the design on the new Punisher costume, that has nothing to do with Bjorn Berens. That's not his fault. This is an outstanding cover from perspective, from rendering, from figural, drawing, line work, whatever style he uses. I don't know what his technique is exactly. I don't know if this is actually painted, if this is digital. It looks digital to me, but man, I mean, he's blown me away. He's right up there in my top 5 or 10 for 2021-22. And he just blows me away every week. This is not an exception. I assume this is another $40-$50 set though. If we're talking about that from a price point, I'm going to say no. Store exclusives really need to blow me away in some way, or they need to be like a virgin version of a cover that already blows me away. And while this is great, I don't care enough about Punisher at the moment, and it's not good enough to make me pay $50 for it. But it is still a fantastic cover. I wish this were just on the regular releases, but I dig it. I definitely dig it. It's beautiful.
Okay. Well, so go ahead, Alonso.
I was going to say, I like the cover. I like everything about it except for Punisher's face. I feel like Punisher's face looks like, oh, me, hold me sad. That's how I feel. That's the vibe I'm getting. I mean, it looks like the Hulk's face put on the Punisher's body. You know?
Okay. Yeah, can't unsee that now.
Yeah, it does look like Mark Ruffalo when he's.
But that's what I see. I mean, I dig that he's got like ninja stars on his Kevlar or his on his shield or whatever you want to call that, on his vest. I like the battle damage. I like everything about the costume itself. The background, I just don't like the face. The face just bothers me.
It is actually Bjorn Berenz's face by the look of it.
Oh God, don't see it. I'm sorry, Bjorn. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
He called you ugly.
Oh no, you're a very handsome man. Okay, you're very
Bjorn
handsome man.
Smash.
But the face looks like Hulk said. Rah. You know, I mean, it just doesn't do it for me.
What do you think, Big Rob?
So I can't get past the fucking uniform. I hate the uniform. That immediately makes me want to not buy this book. And my problem with store exclusives is they all kind of, the aesthetics are all kind of the same. And they all seem like just as just rinse and repeat. And that's why I have a hard time buying store exclusives, because they always just remind me of the same book over and over. It could be different characters, different aesthetics, different background, all that stuff. It just always seems a little bit too, I don't know, it just seems similar to me some reason. Maybe I'm just crazy or some shit, but
yeah, it's the J. Scott Campbell effect, where every girl looks the same with a different costume on.
Yeah, it has the same vibe. And a lot of the store exclusives are just kind of copying each other all the time, I feel. But the execution is right. It's done correctly. It's not for me for sure.
I'm actually not upset with the face, but the face reminds me of another actor. Do you know the actor who played Doomsday in Smallville and who is also in Star Wars? He's a voice actor as well. It looks just like that guy. I wish I remember his name.
I can kind of see that. I know who you're talking about.
He was in Rebels, I think.
You know who it looks like? The Angel from Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Oh, David Boreanaz.
Oh,
yeah, Borea.
Yeah,
yeah. He kind of looks like him too. So yeah. We're on the same track.
Yeah.
So I'm not upset about the face. I actually like it. I just don't. I'm not gonna buy store exclusives. If this was an incentive, I would have been. It might have changed my mind, right? I do like I even like the way the Punisher is written, like the way it looks. So I would have bought either one, but I just don't buy store exclusives anymore. Like Mike says, unless they blow me away, I'm not giving $40, $50, $60 to these guys.
They have to blow me away.
And they're hit and misses, right? Because I mean, not 9.5 times out of 10, your store exclusive is worth less than what you paid for it for sure.
Yep.
So
you just try to play that game where you try to flip the trade dress to try to pay for most of the Virgin. That's what most people do.
Yep. And I'm going to tell you one thing. Can you go back one more time?
Sure.
That sword, that one on his left arm, it's wrong. Why is that handle so damn long? I can't get that out of my mind. The handle is super long. That sword is super long.
The bottom tip, right? Seems like a little too much.
Yeah, it's just too much. So throws me off.
And the face doesn't throw you off? Okay.
No, I said
he loves
like
Angel,
actor. I'm okay.
He's a big fan of Angel.
All right. Then moving over to The Rogue Sun by Miguel Mercado, and it is an exclusive for Spectral Comics, and it's LE300. What are you guys thinking about this one?
This is cool as hell. This has this Art Deco kind of feel to it that I like a lot. Super limited, 300. That's low. I don't know anything about this comic at all. Kind of has that sort of like Astro City Alex Ross vibe to it. Remember that book?
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm not really sure if I can pinpoint a cover that it's like, but it has that feel to it. I definitely dig it. This should have just been the A cover for whatever this book is, and it probably would have sold out. Again, I assume with that limitation and the fact that it's just the one, probably just the one exclusive. If this book gets hot, this will be the one everyone wants. That's for sure. But again, doesn't blow me away enough to buy one. It's definitely cool though. I really like the style a lot. It's a cool image. It's the one that seems to stand out to me this week as being the coolest.
Well, the character would not got me, but what gets me is the homage. It's Rocketeer.
That's what I was gonna say.
Oh, that's it.
I was
It's
like,
the
damn it, is it?
Of course. Yeah.
It's the Rocketeer. The Rocketeer and the limitation is what gets me. Otherwise, 'cause I really don't give a shit about Rogue Sun or the fancy neon colors, but it's the homage that gets me. And I don't see a lot of Rocketeer homages out there.
No, it's true. How did I miss that? Jeez, yuck. I quit. I'm the worst at this.
Yeah, you were like, I seen that image before, but no, it's that's the Rocketeer for sure. 300. This has got to be gone, right, Alonso?
Last time I checked, which was the day of release, it was still available.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
So the story, well, the comic book itself, Rogue Sun, maybe not hitting all cylinders with the.
Yeah, it's probably Rogue's. I mean, I have never heard of Rogue Sun. Right. So it must be one of those like independent companies, like maybe like Behemoth or something like that let stores do like a limited 300 kind of book.
Yeah, it says Winter.
Or Mad Cave or something like that.
Okay. There's the Winter 22 on the cover as well?
Yes.
Huh.
So I was thinking that was a callback to a Olympic poster.
It could be. Well, that's where they got it from. Rocketeer was paying homage to the old 1930s, 40s posters. Yeah.
Yes. So that's what I was like, okay, I get what this homage is. I like it. I don't know who Rogue Sun is. I don't know if is it part of Supermassive or anything like that.
You know what? It kind of looks like it, but
yeah, I think it might be as I look it up here.
So this could have some good spec to it because that Supermassive was supposed to be a thing. Radiant Black. You got Radiant Red now, right? So, and this is a 300 print run.
Yeah,
so
that's
it's not a bad thing to buy. I just depends on the price, right? How much was it, Alonso?
You know what? I don't know right off the top of my head. If you give me a second, I will find out.
I could see Rocketeer fans hunting this down.
I would want one.
Yeah, the Rocketeer fans, they're a small group, but they're committed, and they'll definitely buy this book just because it's an homage to Rocketeer.
Yeah, just again depends on the price. If it's $25,
it's probably
it is $29.99, and it is still available.
$30. That's where it.
That's borderline. Yeah.
For just the one book too. There's no Virgin or anything of this, right?
It's just the one book.
Well, I get
that goes with the limited edition.
Yeah, I get it. Yeah,
man,
that's tough. That's tough.
It's so tempting, isn't it?
It is.
Let's see how many I can put in my cart. Might be able to tell people how many there are left.
$5 too much. My book.
Like I said, I thought it was if it's 25, I'm buying it. $30, I'm thinking about it.
Yeah,
and that's a funny thing. It's a $5 difference, but honestly, it's just depends on how much you are a Rocketeer fan or an homage fan.
Very Tronish as well.
It's definitely a cool cover.
Looks like a cross between Iron Man and Boba Fett.
Yeah, on fire.
All right. So moving on to Tyler Kirkham. So again, this is a variant cover for Crimson Reign from our friends over at 616 and Unknown Comics. Yeah, you know what? I'll hand this off to our two Star Wars nerds here, Big Rob and Mike. Who wants to chime in on this one first?
Rob, you go first, buddy.
All right. This is, to me, it makes me laugh. It's kind of funny. If you just look his eyebrows down the cheeks to his jaw, it's like a real realistic face of some man, right?
I knew you were gonna say it.
Yeah, it just throws me off. That's not Yoda. That's some dude dressed as Yoda for fucking Halloween or something, right? With nice makeup and shit.
You know, it kind of looks like Sam Jackson a little bit.
Yeah, he does.
Look at that now.
Yeah, he does. That's what I'm saying. It's some dude, some small person dressed as Yoda for Halloween.
Oh my god.
Yoda Windu.
Yoda Windu.
Hell, I hope they do.
Yeah.
Sorry,
there's a lot of cool elements going on here and a lot of really nice line work for a cover that does not hit. You know, it's one of those things where you're like, lots of effort went into this. There's clearly artistic talent. Tyler Kirkham's done some of the most beautiful covers there are in comics, and this one just doesn't hit. Something. This is a miss. Things are, that hand is way too big. Yoda's like, I know this sounds funny, but arguably too short. I don't know. Something wrong with the perspective on that cane back there. The tree is dope. He's got peach momoko lemongrass in the foreground.
Oh my god, Mike!
All the elements are there, but it just doesn't. And I'm being serious. It just doesn't hit. It's just the overall presentation doesn't work.
The water looks solid. It does. It looks solid. Literally like cement.
He can walk on water. Use the force, man. He can do anything he wants. He's Yoda.
Poor Kirkham. He compared you to Momoko.
Oh man. I think this covers this like I'm gonna quote Big Rob here, and it's just trash. I mean, it just looks ugly to me. Like I don't see anything of any value that, you know, when looking at this, I'm like, you know what, this just looks horrible, and I just would walk right by.
Crimson Rain issue 3. Anything going on in that issue?
Oh my god, it looks like a gremlin.
Just to go back a second, I tried to put like 100 copies of that Rogue thing in my cart, and then it didn't update it to a different number. So either there's still 100 copies left, or I was going to have to go an extra step, and for fear of actually buying 100 copies of it by accident, I backed out. So I don't know how many are available, but
there you go. Rogue Sun is still available. You guys.
It is still available. Sorry.
All right, Jeff, did you want to add anything to this? Before
I definitely do not. They said it all. I don't have to say a damn thing. Okay. I can't unsee Sam Jackson now.
But just watch as the first appearance in that book, and it blows up, and then you'll be like, we should have bought that book.
Yep. And then we have issue of G.I. Joe by Will Jack, LE 750, that can be found at Eastside Comics or KRS. And what do you guys think?
Baroness, her body is the Baroness, man. It's always nice. It's background is very Google Images 1K resolution. That was a major fuck up by the artist. But I love the art of the female itself. The body has the shininess of the material and all that. The face, something about it's off. It's a little too animated for me. It doesn't mix well with the realistic of the features of her body. So it's like almost two different paintings put together, like composited together. So and the background just kills it.
So is Zenescope publishing G.I. Joe now? This looks like a Zenescope cover to me. And I know you know what I mean by that. Like,
I think we all know what you mean by that.
Is just trashy enough to get that 10% of the comic industry to buy them, and then regret it once it comes. Right? Like it's that feeling almost every time. It's way too digital for me. I fucking hate that. Come on, man. Like, do the last render. Seriously. And that background, if I liked it at all, and I like a hot girl cover, let's face it, especially one holding a big gun. But no. This isn't worth a penny to me.
All right. Yeah. Really quickly, do you think her head is too small for her body?
I think her head's too small for her boobs.
Well, that's a lot of girls, right?
And her shoulders look a little high to me.
Yeah, that's true. The shoulders are a little high. Dude, it's literally a fucking Google image she took from Google, put it in the background. You can tell it is. That's what
You're probably did. Not wrong.
Yeah, it's cheater. It's like going to Wikipedia and just copying a whole fucking article, turning it in as a paper at college and shit.
Yeah.
Wait, is this by Bettina?
No.
I know.
It's like,
I just got it.
It's like Google Earth, right? Yeah. And then you get the street view, right?
Yeah,
and then,
really,
and then it was like
zoomed
speeding
in.
by, so you got that blurry image, and that's the picture she took.
Yeah.
But okay,
Just
so I'm gonna explain what you guys
composited.
are seeing about the woman Baroness. So it looks like, and I'm gonna have to preface this because it's just gonna sound wrong if I don't. I watch these YouTubers who do like those, they review like those Reddit pages and stuff like that, and
Yeah.
they respond to those things, and they'll, a lot of those Reddit have like those PC video games, and they're like sex video games, right? That's what she looks like. She looks like a character right out of one of those PC video games.
Yeah, you're right.
Leisure
you're
Suit
right.
Larry.
There you go, but except way higher quality, obviously. It's today's quality.
Yeah.
And that's what she looks like. She look like she came out right out of one of those PC video games. And I'm
Fortnite
sure
porn.
half the people watching this are going to understand exactly what I'm talking about.
Fortnite Baroness.
Yeah.
Fortnite Baroness.
It is Fortnite Baroness. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
All right. But then also speaking about G.I. Joe, we have another from John Jiang. Again, KRS, Eastside Comics, LE 1200, and the I guess other variant is 750. Big Rob, you want to take this one away again?
Yeah. John Jang is good dude. I mean, I actually talked to him at San Diego Comic Con in November. He was a nice guy. Talked to him for a little bit. I love the one on the left, the regular version. That's Cobra Viper. I love the color scheme they use for that character. The red and blue always pops out on the action figure in the comic books usually. I actually do like Young Yang's art a lot of times. I'm a sucker for his Street Fighter covers. But the one on the right, it's something about it I don't like. That I guess this is a negative version of that. That one on the left. Yeah. I don't appreciate that. That's as like there's no need to I guess the whole reason the producers should get more money out of my dumbass. But now I'm not getting suckered in on this one, John. I wish I could just, if I would buy, I would just buy the regular A cover. But I like that. I just love that character as is.
And I do too. I like this. I'm exactly the same. Literally ditto those comments. The blue, the regular non-negative one is awesome. Yeah. The negative one is gratuitous, and it wouldn't get my money. I don't care if it's limited to 2 copies. It doesn't matter to me. But line work is unbelievably good on this.
Yeah.
Probably the best of the week of any of the covers we've looked at, to be honest. This one does grab me. I like this one a lot. Don't know what the price is on it, but it is cool. And I do love G.I. Joe. So
I agree in the sense of like, yes, the one on the left looks better. The one on the right, it just reminds me of Halo.
Yes, that's it.
Yeah.
So I was just like, is this Halo? And then when you guys said it was Cobra Viper, I was like, oh, it's Halo. Okay, I see it now. But I really like the background too. I like it. Looks like a concrete wall that's been shot at. There's bullet holes. I like that detail. So this, I'm a little off on the perspective of the gun, but that's it. I like everything else.
He may have forced it so that he could get that effect of single barrel.
That's what I feel like he did. It's almost like he's looking at him in like a mirror almost.
Yeah.
So yeah, it other than that, it's really, I like the color. I really like the color. It pops on that left one.
The one on the right reminds me of the other character, the Bat.
The Bat.
Yeah, it totally does.
That's what I thought it was when I first saw it, and then I saw the other one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice. All right. And then moving on, we have Mike Mayhew from Eastside Comics. You can also find this one at MikeMayhew.com, LE3000. And the Virgin variant is 1000. And this is for Spider-Gwen, Gwenverse, and it's the NYX homage. Mike.
What the fuck, dude? Like,
Thank you. I swear to God, if you guys had said this was really good, I was gonna freak out.
Come on. First of all, NYX is a beautiful cover, and that thing's amazing. Go buy that. I mean, seriously, just go buy that. It's not her first appearance, so you should be able to afford it. It's a good book. Go buy that. This whole, first of all, putting Gwen in all these stupid costumes is lame as hell. X-23 is an awesome character. NYX, those covers are amazing. Middleton cover, beautiful stuff. Just don't. This is trash. Don't even spend your money on this. God.
Why make this? It's just fucking horrible.
Yeah.
It's like it just keeps upping the level of shit they did last week to this week. Like the background is just, oh my god, it's like literally the fuck is it? In the
I don't get it either.
the fuck's the background? It's like it's weird. What the fuck is he smoking? I don't know, dude. Fuck this.
Yeah, my first thing I thought when I saw this was no. No. Because no.
Yep.
Yeah, this is just gross. I'm okay. I'm good. Save my money. Thank you.
3,000 copies too.
Oh, they're gonna have like close to 3,000 copies left
It'll
over.
be around for a long time.
Yeah.
Yep. Agreed with all of your guys' comments. All right. And one of the other artists that we've kind of hit upon or touched upon this week, Carla Cohen. And this is for Naomi Season 2, number 1. Big Time Collectibles, LE 3000, and the Virgin variant is 1500. Jeff, what are your thoughts?
Look, I'm not a big believer in the Naomi books right now because obviously the show has been a letdown for people, for fans, and that book has tanked. But damn, if I don't get this cover, I'm an idiot. She is beautiful. I want to meet this girl. That's how good this drawing is.
She should be on the show, right?
She should be on the show. I could do it. The background is kind of whatever's, but damn, those eyes, the hair.
Yep, that's it. It's the eyes.
Oh my goodness. I'm gonna have to actually look into getting this one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alonzo's like, I already bought it.
I'm sure he bought multiple.
Of course,
Are you kidding?
he did. Dude, of course, Alonzo bought this. This is almost perfect. The only thing I would change is I would put the Virgin with the color on the trade dress, that blue.
Yeah,
Yes.
Because I would put the blue and on the Virgin because I hate the fucking trade dress. That shit ruins the trade dress version. But I love the female. It's just perfect. Just it's minor change.
Yeah, I mean, Cohen seems to be able to do no wrong at the moment. I mean, I want, of course, to see like a full figure from her just because she's so good at it. But I mean, she's also so good at faces. The eyes make this for me. It's the reason why I buy like 99% of Jenny Frisson's covers are the eyes, and Cohen does it. I mean, you're right. I mean, I do want to meet this girl and other things, but yeah, this is gorgeous. I don't know what the price is. I'm assuming it's another $50 set. Yeah, spec isn't there, but spec on Cohen is there. So
yeah,
maybe that's the reason why you grab it. Just because you know what, this is a case of buy what you like. Cohen is an awesome artist. This is a beautiful cover. Fuck what it costs. If you like it, buy it.
Yeah, the art is amazing.
Yeah, the exception is when you see beautiful art. That's the exception, right?
Yeah.
So,
by the way,
this image is gorgeous.
Sorry.
Go ahead, Mike.
I just wanted, before I forgot, the back that line in the back of the previous cover, that pink line on the Mayhew, the NYX4 cover that's homaging has a weird line like that. So that's all. That's all he was doing on it. It looks weirder because he made it super bright. It's not super bright on the real cover, but anyway, sorry to backtrack again, but
that's okay. That's okay.
We're traumatized when I'm fucking cover.
Alonzo, go ahead because you bought this, so you like it, obviously.
I echo everybody's comments. Like, I want to meet this woman that's on this cover. We know because we've interviewed Carla before. Is she uses like live models and she paints live models. So I
want to meet this model.
I want to meet this woman. I mean, she is beautiful. Right? Oh my god.
She's probably in Italy, right? I'm assuming the model.
Yep. Like, I want to go to Italy.
So she probably speaks Italian with a nice accent. Oh my god!
Oh, stop it, Rob! Stop it,
Stop it.
bro!
You're killing me, Big Rob.
Stop
Bro,
it.
you're creating a fantasy I did
It was
not
bad
need to
enough as it
have.
was, dude.
You're just like adding it. It's like, oh my god, she's like the perfect woman.
This image she created is almost perfect. I congratulate her. This is almost perfect.
I know this is weird, but the hand looks perfect. The details of the fingers, the lengths, it's perspectively it's correct.
That doesn't sound weird at all because that's one of the sexiest elements of this cover is her with her finger on her mouth.
Yeah.
So that hand is super, super important, and it's right, and it looks great.
Yeah, the hair, dude, it's crazy too.
Yeah, that's a lot of detail there. That's a lot to get that right is hard, especially when you consider that basically every other character that Cohen has drawn has been a white woman and has, sort of.
Yeah,
that is true.
I think we should point that out. She is a white woman who drew black woman's hair, and it looks great. It looks very realistic.
Yep.
So good on you, Carla.
Yep, agreed. For sure.
Agreed.
All right. And then moving on to here we go. Carnage #1 from Big Time Collectibles. Miko, oh my god, I'm gonna butcher his last name.
Suwon?
Is it Suwon?
Sounds right.
Yeah, I think it is. I think you're right.
And we have a Virgin variant and a Virgin sketch variant that's limited to 1,000 apiece. So who wants to start?
Well, I'll start. The art's great. Great art is awesome. I would personally just buy the regular trade disc to save money because why do you need 3 copies? But yeah, it's beautiful, man. It's a nice image of Spider-Man's head basically in Burley's arm. You see it in the reflection, you see Carnage because that's the book's about, Carnage. But it's good. It's almost very Alex Ross.
Yes.
It's well done. I am sick of the reflection in the eye trope. I could really do without that. Again, it's really good art. There's nothing wrong with the art. I'm also like the whole headshot thing is getting a little old too. And I also don't need 3 copies of this. There's also an incentive for this book this week that's also a headshot, I think, if I'm not mistaken.
Really?
Which we did not cover today, but I don't know. Like this is white noise to me. I'll forget about this cover in 3 or 4 days.
I agree.
Yeah, I'm a huge Spider-Man fan, a huge Carnage fan. I like this cover. Like you said, I don't want 3 covers. The trade dress and the colored Virgin looks almost the same. Like I can't tell that there's a freaking trade dress on that one.
Yeah, you gotta look real close.
Yeah. So I mean, why would they have made a Virgin one of that one? I don't know.
Money.
Just more money, right? But yeah, I guess it is getting old with the reflections and the claws and the shields and the eyes, So if this was an open order cover or an incentive cover, I might have been more interested. Yeah, would have been way more interested. I'm not buying 3 copies of this from a store, and I love Spider-Man and Carnage, and I actually like this, but again, it's not going to be worth it to me to get these 3 covers.
That's a $10 book all day.
Yep, agreed. Yep.
All right. And then moving on to Adam Hughes, which is Something is Killing the Children, number 20. I think it's 21. Go ahead.
I want to start with this one.
Okay.
I hate to hijack the.
Go for it.
No, go for it, man.
Go for it, Mike.
Hughes is my top guy. He's my favorite artist. Something is Killing the Children is probably my favorite book over the last couple of years. I love everything about both of them. I had this in my cart and I didn't buy it. It just doesn't do it for me. And it was $45 for the set, which isn't terrible for a Hughes cover. I'm assuming that one of these will be Virgin and the other one will be maybe not. Maybe it's just the bloody and the not bloody.
Yeah,
it's bloody and not bloody.
Okay, which again seems redundant and a little bit gratuitous to me. I want to want this for all the reasons why I love the book, the guts, the artist, the everything. There's nothing special about this book for me. I could not pull the trigger on $45 plus shipping for this set.
45 is not bad, but to me, what kills it is the background. The background does not mix well with the Hughes art and the actual like the female art. That I love that the way I love the way he drew the actual the Erica Slaughter.
Yeah,
it looks really good, but the background is not good. It's just the color's wrong. I don't when I think of something's killing the children, I don't think of purple, pink.
Should be
colors.
red.
Yeah,
Yeah, that should have been like a reddish black in the background.
Orange.
Yep.
I don't know.
Would have been cool. Yep.
Black, I guess. I don't know. But this color does not mix well with this character, in my opinion.
Agreed.
And,
well, don't worry. There'll be a second, third, and fourth printing of it in different colors. So.
Yeah,
So-
but even the trees, I just something about it's just the background. The girl is great. The rest is not good.
I think there's the idea that he's trying to kind of trope off of the number one with the trees a little bit. Maybe I'm stretching on that one, but yeah. I mean,
I see what you're saying.
Yeah, I see that.
So, go ahead, Jeff.
I'll tell you what I like about it. I like how he defined like her tone in her body.
Yes.
Like I like that. That's very detailed.
That's good.
Very specific. Yeah. The pants, get out of here. The the chainsaws are just whatever's. So yeah, you're right. I mean, without any of that, I like Adam Hughes too. It's not what something I would pay $45. Well, probably what $50-something for, 55, probably at the end of the day.
Yeah. Yep.
So
I like that he held himself back and didn't like over boobify a character that isn't, which is cool because Hughes boobies.
I can appreciate that.
It doesn't make sense for a young girl to have giant boobs.
No, it doesn't. But
No.
Hughes would try to figure out a way to do it on most covers, and he held back. So I appreciate that. If I'm going to give some positivity to it, that's one of the things.
I pulled the trigger. I bought this book.
You always do.
Well,
Because I love Hughes.
You're probably the
And
smart one. I mean,
I love Hughes, and I love Something's Killing the Children.
The price is good, $45.
Yeah,
for Adam
$45 for
Yeah.
2 books, like store exclusive. I think it's a fair price.
It is.
Adam Hughes, Something's Killing the Children. People are going to go gaga over this shit. So
I'll be honest. I would rather have one of them been a virgin, though.
yeah,
Me too.
I can't stand the trade dress across her body as a store exclusive. That kills me. But other than that, I do like his drawing, so I'm not upset that you got one.
No, this is his first Erica Slaughter cover.
Okay, that makes sense then.
Yeah, I mean he's never drawn this character before, and it's something that he's done, and I'm like, oh, this is pretty damn cool. So I gotta have it.
That's the spec right there.
There you go.
And then speaking of gotta have it, Arthur Adams from Ultimate Comics. It's Incredible Hulk number 4. And Mike, I know you wanted to talk about this book.
Yeah, I mean, talk about an homage that everybody is sick of, except I love this one. It's just great. It feels classic to me. It's done right. It's Adams's amazing line work. It is laid out well. It has a really great feel to it. I really like it a lot. I could do without the black and white. I never really understand that at all, but the color version does it for me. And man, we've all had 10, 15, 20 homages to this cover run through our long boxes at some point. And, this is up there with the best, if not maybe the best one I've ever seen, to be honest with you. I really like it.
I so wanted to not like this cover, but the more I look at it, I like it. I love that Hulk has a full set of chest hair. It makes me laugh. He has hairy knuckles. It's crazy.
It's 60s, 70s Hulk with the chest hair.
Yeah, we expect that, but Hulk is hilarious to have with a giant bunch of hair. Yeah, dude, something about it. It's definitely the line work on the characters. It's it's executed well. Love that tone of red they use in the background. It looks good. The font looks perfect. Actually, probably my list. I love it, but my least favorite thing about the cover is the depiction of Wolverine. It's a little weird to me, but it's definitely a home run.
Yeah, I got upset when I found out this was a store exclusive because I was trying to give a list to my LCS, like what covers I want, and I go, wait, this is not a regular cover or an incentive. Damn it! So I was like, now I gotta go look for it. Now I know where it is. Ultimate Comics. I love the way Hulk looks. Jury's a little out on Wendigo because he looks like Fabio.
He looks cool, man.
So maybe that's why. His hair is a little too nice. But I agree. This is probably one of the best homages for this cover. Damn it, how much is it?
$60, and I already bought mine.
Oh god, it's $60.
Okay, so I had two questions. So can you buy the cover by itself? Or you have to buy both.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, okay.
Okay. Now you got
a
my.
little bit.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Okay.
that changes the game a lot. Is it $30 or is it?
I don't know. I bought the set.
Okay. And what issues is
Number 4.
for what actual comic?
Hulk.
The current.
Just Hulk. Okay.
Yes.
Damn, dude, I don't want to buy fucking.
Wait, is there anything in the guts of Hulk 4? I think there's supposed to be, right?
Yeah, I think there is.
Oh yeah. If you guys like this homage, I would probably jump on this. I would.
It's still available, at least as at the time that I purchased it, which was on Wednesday, I believe.
Damn you guys, I'm buying 2 books now.
Jeff, you're buying 3 books because I just looked
no.
on Frankie's and Golden Apple, and the bloody variant for Something Is Killing the Children, Hughes, is a virgin. And yeah.
Damn it, what I wanted to.
And it's still available. $50 at I don't know where I saw 45, but $50 at both sites. So
Mike has corrected me. I am buying 3 books.
So the first appearance in this book is the basically the new version of Spider-Hulk.
Wow.
Okay.
And you get an amazing Arthur Adams cover.
That sounds like shit spec to me, but but the cover's badass.
That was amazing.
You didn't like Red Panther?
I know.
I'm sorry. I had to make fun of people. Like, you got to understand, when everyone's specking so damn hard, you grab onto almost anything because you're desperate, right?
Yep.
Don't. Be patient. You got to learn the system. And don't jump on things that, like, new characters. Yes, maybe.
And just because you like a podcaster, don't listen to them all the time when they tell you to go buy a book.
They're not going to be 100% correct.
I won't name names, but people do it all the time.
Yeah.
They're trying to pump books they like. Just be careful out there. Buy what you like. Buy what you believe in. And that's it. I would buy this sheerly on how great the cover is. I don't care what the guts are. The guts sound like horse manure to me.
Yeah, it's trash.
So
I hate manure.
Fresh, hot, and steamy.
Yep.
But the cover is fresh, hot, and awesome.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Yep. All right, and then that's it for our comic books.
This crap again.
Yeah, Mike, take it away.
Cover fire this week. You really want to take a look. There's some really great A and B covers. I will cover the non-incentives, non-store exclusives in the article this week over at CBSI, comicbookinvest.com. Cover Tunes took a hiatus last week. I will be back this coming week with a kind of a different. I went on a different tangent. I didn't do a top 12 list this week. I did something a little different. So if you like the sidelines of comics, check it out. But Cover Tunes is basically my little inner soundtrack for comics I like, and it's just covers I like. Simple as that. No spec related values, no nothing. Just I like this. You should pay attention to it. Take a second look at it just to enjoy the art, even if you don't go buy it. So That's it. Those are my two. I do them every week. They're my babies, and I love them. They're fun.
And it's a great read. They're really quick. It's really down and dirty. It's like, hey, this is why I like it. Boom, 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 and then you move on to the next one. It's real simple, like less than 5 minutes of your day, for these articles. I mean, it's fantastic.
Yeah,
Thank you.
if you are a specker, you go check out his articles because, like he said, like Alonzo said, it's a really quick read, really quick look. You're not spending a whole lot of time researching. You can see exactly what he's saying, and trust me, he picks some really good books.
I appreciate that. I like spending everybody's money. And if you combine my article with the new comic book day released by Chris Nelms and the Indie Spotlight and the and of course the Wednesday one, between those 4 articles, you should be primed and ready to go to the shop on Wednesday and spend some money.
Yep. All right. And then what do we have for our upcoming shows? We have our first show, which is going to be on Tuesday this week. Have you ever wondered who's Wolverine's better sidekick? I know we were supposed to air it the week before, but guess what? We're going to air it this week. So here it is. Kitty Pryde, Jubilee. We got Deanime versus Brandon. It's going to be epic. It's going to be a lot of fun. So make sure you're there for the live show.
Bloodbath.
All right. And then Big Rob, what do you got?
Thursday night, it's Mundo Mail Call with our special guest, One Collection Down. He'll be presenting his pickups for the week with all the rest of the Team Nerd cast. It's usually a fun-ass show. We have a good old time. We chit-chat about our pickups and stop on by Thursday nights at 7 p.m. every week.
Yep. And if you guys don't know, One Collection Down is Fable from the Bad Batch PCP Army. You know he is one of the pillars of our community here, and I can't wait to share the screen with him. It's going to be a fun night.
Oh, yeah, and you're going to get to see some of the herd is getting together this weekend. So we're going to do a little comic crawl and see if we can find some books that we can present on Thursday.
Oh, for sure, for sure. I'm looking forward to that. All right, and then Jeff, you want to take this one?
Yeah, so on March 6th, on a Sunday, from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m., there'll be a Near Mint Sundays local Comic Con. It'll be in Anaheim at the Brookers Community Center. Didn't mess it up that time. And guess what? It is free. Entry is free. There's going to be over 50 vendors there. It's literally going to be like 99% comic books. So if you're a comic book collector, if you're missing out on Comic Cons, drop on by, hit up Near Mint Sundays on IG if you have any questions.
All right. And also Big Rob and Jeff are going to have a booth over there at the con. And you know you're going to see Steve and I will be making an appearance at the show just to kind of hang out and check out everybody's books. It should be fun.
Yeah, you can check out other people in the community as well. Comic with Bonnets we had recently on Armando Mail Call. Azor's Tiger will be there as well. So come on by and say hi.
All right. And that is all we have. Oh, go ahead, Jeff.
So I didn't tell you guys yet, but I'm going to be on a show tomorrow. It's going to be Superpower Review. It's going to be showing off some books. Moonlit will also be on the show. I know some of you speckers out there who watch YouTube. Automatic Comics will also be on there. So I can't wait. I can't wait to meet. There's going to be a couple other people on the show as well. So I can't wait to meet all of them and show off some books, talk about them. All
right. So Jeff, you did mention tomorrow, but this show is going to be airing on Tuesday.
Darn it. So go hit it on the review on Saturday.
So you're going to have to hit the rewind. And again, what's the channel?
It's Superpower Review. Oh my gosh. I totally forgot.
Superpower Review, you guys.
Yeah. So yeah, go check out the rewind.
Cool.
So cool.
Jeff, thanks so much for that.
Yeah.
All right. With that being said, you know what, Jeff, take us out.
All right. If you want to do it right, comic book horror cover lovers, whores for life. I don't know.
If you want to do it right, cover whores for life.
See, he even messed it up.
You got it.